Have you ever heard the saying that the person who asks the questions is in charge of the control of the situation? My name is Anne-Marie Chantal, and this is a series that I'm doing to help salespeople to control more sales and their ability to help more close around. So, because in selling, the person who's asking the question controls the leads and the sales and the situation that they're in. If the buyer takes the lead by asking question, he could drag that topic all over the place. Now the salesperson will have a tougher time knowing where to go and where they're at with the sell process. So they may never get an opportunity to summarize and properly ask for those close. Now, in short, they lost the control. So the idea behind proper and effective selling skill training is to give a person or sell people the tools they need to control and to direct the sell, like saving their times and the potential client's time and accomplishing more of what they intended to do. So if the presentation is the entire attention of the buyer, the main show for the salesperson here is the close. So the close is always important, and I'm getting distracted, and the type of question to ask. So when you get distraction through your presentation, rather it's the phone ring or the oven that's going on or whatever it is, and you stop and come back, the best way to do this, the four keyword is bring them back by saying, as I was saying. As I was saying, go back into your presentation, because it will just bring the attention back to where you are. But you still want to lead around with some question to get to know your clients and what to present to them, because by asking them the right type of question, you will be the one in lead of that presentation itself. A little bit about the close. Here's what you need to do during the close time. One, you need to summarize the challenge. Two, you want to review the benefits. And three, you want to ask the buyer to take immediate action. So never leave without a call to action, they call. So an example would be, so when you mentioned that if you get sick or hurt, that it would be really hard to pay your paycheck, do you see with this benefits here where we'll pay you up to $300 a day that you're hospitalized, $9,000 a month every month, or however you say it, up to $9,000 a month every month, plus some disability on top of it. And when you combine everything, however you do your presentation, based on what I just shared with you, which makes the most sense to you? That's kind of my way of closing. I always finish with, based on everything that I share with you, which plan makes the most sense, or what do you like best? And then the critical part is stop talking. Based on everything that I share with you, what do you like best? Why? Because the next person that talks is, I call it as the person that buys, and you're not going to buy it because that's, you don't want to do that. So that's where I find that when you take the time to talk about, let's say, the hospitalization plan, you have your iPad in your hand, you show them the products. Now there's 3 different plans. So based on everything that I share with you, which plan makes the most sense to you? And then it's okay to point to the one that you want them to look at. Stop talking. Don't talk them out of it. You've done your job. You've been talking all this time from the beginning, asking questions to giving them the presentation to the close. This is where the summary of it is, and this is where it stops for you, and this is where it starts for them, where they get to choose the plan and move on to the next step. Sometimes that step could be as simple as like, I like this plan. Now your response to that is, great, all I need is your driver license and I will need your banking information. Let's get you started. Or, awesome, would you like me to set that up for you? Or, great, let's get you started. Like, it doesn't have to be like a specific wording, but it's the posture, again, the gesture, your facial expression that makes a big difference with your confidence on when to close the sale. So your main job is not to present to people, because that doesn't actually pay you. Your main job in sales is to actually close the deal. So learning how to finish a presentation and being able to ask for that call to action is key. So again, based on everything that I share with you, which one do you like best? So I hope you had value in this, and stay tuned for the next video series on how to help people to make more closed cells. Have a good one. Bye.